What we set out to do was to bring our students back on site. We have for many years been training students off-site in churches, in rehearsal rooms, sometimes 3 miles away from the college. And our real ambition was twofold. One, to bring the students back on site so that that full creative community could really register. And secondly, we wanted to provide world-class training and performance facilities. So that's what we set out to achieve. And what we've been delivered with has really surpassed our expectations.
The new venues at the college offer a fantastic opportunity for us to bring in work that we just simply couldn't have done before. And this offers a fantastic opportunity for our students not only to see a wealth of fantastic artists here at the college on their doorstep, but also to raise the level of their own work, because going onto the stage of the Dorosteitzka Hall isn't just about doing what they would do in a rehearsal room. It really requires a performance.
I've said this to people before, it sometimes feels like we're already in the profession. When we're rehearsing for symphony orchestra, for instance, it sometimes doesn't feel actually like we're studying anymore. It feels like we're already in the profession.
One of the distinctive characteristics of our training in Cardiff is that we train in industry conditions. So first of all, they're going to be training in facilities that are amongst the best you'll find anywhere in the world. We put on 300 performances a year, so you'll see audiences coming in and experiencing your work. And having an audience really gives you something to reflect on and their response to your work, and then to take your work further. And what we say to our students is, from day one, we will treat you as a professional.
It's a new place, not just visually how it looks, but I remember walking into the foyer for the first time, and there's something in the air, in the atmosphere, that is just, dare I say it, almost magical in a way. It just doesn't feel like you're going to study, it feels like you're just going to do what you love doing, and then when you leave here, you're just going to carry on doing exactly the same. The only difference is that you'll be hopefully getting paid for it.
The response from artists visiting the building, from our audiences and from our students have been unanimously positive about these new spaces. And the quality of these spaces are really reflected in the comments that we've received about them so far.
Somebody said to me today, they said, "Are you going back to your college and changed since you were there?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I believe so." They said, "What was it like then?" It was sort of spit and sawdust, was it? I said, "No." I said, "It was great. It was perfectly fine and dandy." But now, I'm assuming it's one of the best facilities in Britain. It must be.
The programming of it's I can't even explain how amazing it's been. You need to come here and almost be, it sounds really funny, but be like a sponge and absorb everything. I think playing your instrument is the minimum that you should do.
For me, the most exciting moment was the day the students walked into the new foyer, and it was extraordinary seeing their faces and their excitement at the opportunities that they were going to have. And that hasn't brushed off at all over time. You can still see people thinking, this is a real privilege to work in such extraordinary spaces. It's very beautiful, it's a lovely environment. People come out of a rehearsal and go into a cafe overlooking a Grade 1 listed park. And all of that's important. It's about how you feel about yourself. It is a real gift of a place to work in.